everyone. Greetings to you all. How to write ma'am was a question that I had brought to you through my last video. Well, I have got plenty of correct answers and congratulations to all of you. Let us deal into the detail of the word. Madam is a word used to greet women respectfully, like good morning, madam. But in British slang, the word does have some negative notation. Let us not talk about the negativity here. You can search about it and you will get to know. Let us deal with how best this word can be used. Madam word can be used before addressing a chair. For example, when Pratibha Devi Patil was the president of India, at that time she was addressed as Madam President. India did have a lady prime minister and she was addressed as Madam Prime Minister. India does have and did have many women chief ministers. They were all addressed as Madam Chief Minister. So before addressing a chair, the word Madam has to be used completely. Now coming on to the spoken English of it. In spoken English, we do pronounce Madam as ma'am. In speaking, it's very easy to say ma'am, but when it comes to writing, it's a little difficult one. I mean, not really difficult, but little tricky. In English language, apostrophe is a beautiful punctuation which helps us to shorten the words, right? So for madam also, to shorten it into ma'am, we do take the help of apostrophe. Well, I'm going to talk about how to use apostrophes in subsequent video after I complete this article series. Today we are going to talk about the articles, but for now I'm going to tell a bit about this apostrophe. To write ma'am, in our letters or to address somebody like that in our messages, what we need to do is we have to write M-A apostrophe A-M. That means to say M-A, remove the D, put an apostrophe, then A-M, without any space in between. That is ma'am for you. So next time when you want to address somebody in messages as ma'am, don't get confused about whether to say yummy yum, M-A-A-M without space and without apostrophe, or some people even write madam. M-E-D-U-M. Okay, don't get confused about these things. It is simple ma'am. M-A apostrophe A-M. We shall be doing such interesting things. Learning is a fun. So do like and share and subscribe to my channel. And also help me in my endeavor to enable and empower the youth for the outside world. Do tell others that the learning sessions are waiting for them. Come, let's learn English together. Today I'm going to take up the definite article the, and we are going to discuss at length where should the be placed. Of course, I'm going to make 2 videos about where to place the, because there are many things which we need to learn. So I don't want to stuff it up in just one video and make it very confusing. First and foremost, the definite article the has to be used before the names of oceans, mountain ranges, forests, rivers, and gulfs, islands, buildings, etc. For example, the Himalayas, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Sahyadri Ranges, the Tungabhadra River. This is the way in which the definite article the has to be used. Coming on to the next, the has to be used along with some very important books which have universal bearing and which have universal truths. For example, the Gita, the Bible, the Quran, the Zendavesta, the Guru Granth Sahib, the Vedas, the Puranas, the Upanishads, etc. Next, the is also used along with the names of newspapers, magazines, political parties, names of the families, communities, foundations, etc. For example, the Illustrated Weekly of India, the Tatas, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Congress, the INS Vikrant, the Konkan Express. This is the way in which we have to use the article. So far, whatever I have said were all very uncomplicated stuff. So we just have to remember them. That's it. Now, what I'm going to deal with need a bit of your attention. Well, what is mango according to grammar? It's a noun. What's mango tree? It's a noun, right? Of course, there are people who say mango acts as an adjective here. Let's not get into that, complications of the grammar, but just simple thing. Let's say mango tree is a noun. If I say the mango tree provides shade to the passers-by, in this sentence, am I talking about just one mango tree or am I talking about the entire class of the mango tree? Well, I'm talking about the entire class of mango tree. The mango tree provides shade to the passers-by. So, when a noun has to be used to represent the entire class, you can make use of the article there, right? For example, the lotus flower is the national flower of India. The dog is a faithful animal. So in all these cases, the mango tree, the lotus flower, the dog, in all these cases, we are not just talking about one dog, one lotus flower, or one mango tree. We are talking about the whole class of theirs. Therefore, they should come along with the definite article the. The is used for some specific thing as well. For example, Bhava, these are the shoes that you're looking for. Or this is the dog which saved its master. So in both these cases, the shoes, the dog, in both these cases, we are talking about that specific dog or those specific shoes. Therefore, we are going to make use of the definite article the. I hope you know what is superlative degree. Well, let me tell in short what they are. There are 3 degrees for adjective. When we use adjectives, we use them in 3 degrees. They are called degrees of comparison. The first one is positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. For example, good, better, best, right? Good is positive degree, better is comparative degree, best is superlative degree. Usually, let's not get into the depth of the grammar about it, but just for your understanding, I'm telling you, usually the words which end with st are the words of superlative degree. For example, strongest, bravest, fastest, etc. Okay, so whenever you have the words of superlative degree, before them you have to make use of the. For example, Kittur Rani Chennamma was the bravest of the rulers. Dodo was the tiniest of the birds. Kenny is the youngest among the cousins. This is the way in which you have to make use of the article the with superlative. Have I made my point clear? If you haven't understood, please do watch the video again. It will be clear to you. Well, with this, I would like to take leave of you, but I would like to give a different kind of work this time. For better pronunciation of any language, we have to practice tongue twisters of that language. What are the tongue twisters? Tongue twisters are those things, the sentences where similar kind of sounds appear again and again, and then we have to say it fast, right? So I'm going to give you a tongue twister today. Do practice it and then record it after practicing, within how many seconds you're finishing it, and then leave that record time into your comment section. And better still, I would expect you to send me as many tongue twisters as you can in the comment section so that we come up with a huge collection of tongue twisters which will help everybody to improve the pronunciation. While today's tongue twister is she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by seashore. She sells seashells by seashore. Well, try it back at home. It will definitely help in your pronunciation. With this, I take leave of you. Do spread happiness and knowledge around. This is Dr. Purnima George taking leave of you. Thank you.